Another type of post that is very interesting and can also be said to greatly broaden our activities in terms of reaching new people is a post that is added by randomly selected groups and by our bot. How does it generally work? Here, for instance, if we click on this plus sign and create such a campaign and choose randomly selected groups, what's interesting is that we then enter, of course, the name of the campaign like we entered previously just for us, and now we entered the keywords in which the bot is to find the right groups. Of course, to groups you don't belong to, then you will be required. It will automatically add your profile. But there are also many groups where only a request for permission to publish on this group is sent, but physically your account is not added to such a group. So here we choose. Either I can also here do cheap flights, so the bot will find me the appropriate groups at this time. If it's about these keywords, I can also add some exclusions here. For example, I don't know, I'm selling. At this point, the bot won't look for groups that are related to travel or cheap flights, but someone is selling there something, like a trip. So here, of course, you need to test it a little bit depending on what we use the bot here for, and you can say its actions. I would also like to show you this simulation. Imagine that I create any post. I also add some photo here. I have it added, I save it, then I go to this very post. And now at this moment, when I want to start such a campaign as I have just chosen, at this moment, the bot searches for the right amount of groups that contain keywords. So, as we can see, the bot is now searching for these groups and soon will add these groups right here below. Well, as we can see, the bot has added here. We can speak directly about the list of groups, which is interesting. I can also choose in such a post what minimum groups the bot selects. By what I mean the number of members in a given group, I can choose for the bot to only search for groups with, for example, upwards of 5,000 members. It simply overlooks any smaller groups. So this is also a very interesting aspect, as we can reach out to really intriguing groups and so on. Another option for posting ads includes right here. As a type, we can opt for random groups, but particularly sales ones. And at this point we fill in the information. What we're selling, for which price, from which city. We also select keywords for the relevant group. The remainder of our options don't really change here. As I mentioned earlier, we can here opt to decide the minimum size these groups can be. I personally often choose 3,000 or 5,000 simply because, in my opinion, smaller groups don't really convert well here, although it also depends on the quality of the group. And typically we choose a post version. We also select photos. Well, we simply publish yes. So we save and click to advance the chosen campaign. Thus the bot attracts the appropriate groups, then publishes the posts.